Hi, my name is Kira, and this is my final persuasive speech, and I will be speaking about elf makeup. Sorry, boys, hopefully you get something out of this. You know, a lot of women dread wearing makeup, and I think I figured out part of the reason why. It's expensive! I feel ya. As a professional cosmetologist and makeup artist, I've been a makeup fanatic for as long as I can remember, so I know what I'm talking about. I've encountered countless cosmetics, and I can tell you that you can almost always get the same results with cheaper makeup. Cheaper makeup, you ask? Impossible. I already get drugstore everything. Well, I did too, until I stumbled into a certain cosmetic line several years ago, and since then, I've determined to tell every woman about it. It's called Eyes, Lips, Face, or ELF for short. And it's a brand that's dedicated to making women beautiful, minus the ugly expenses. I'm wearing almost all elf makeup right now, as a matter of fact. So ladies, listen up. This company will save you hundreds of dollars over the span of your life. And men, you'd better tune in too, since the cosmetic allowance usually comes out of your pocket. I hope I can show you what you've been missing out on. Elf is the best makeup around because it's ridiculously cheap, it doesn't compromise quality, and it's convenient. You'll be wondering why no one told you about this earlier. Elf is significantly cheaper than all other leading brands of makeup. But first, let's take a look at what you're already spending on cosmetics. Superdrug conducted a survey of 3,000 women, and he found that women begin regularly buying cosmetics by the age of 16. On average, ladies shop for makeup 5 times a year, spending around $40 on each trip. Now, when you multiply that by 65 years, which is the average female adult life, that brings us to a whopping $13,000. As for some specifics, they tallied around $1,600 spent on a lifetime of lipstick, $2,500 on eyeshadow, and $3,500 on mascara. $1,300 is a lot of money, ladies. The creative director and face of ELF, Michelle Dunway, says, "I believe that every woman should have the opportunity to beauty without sacrificing her budget." I agree. Let's have a look at the prices and the breakdown of ELF makeup. ELF has 3 different main categories of makeup. Their first line is Essentials. Their Essentials makeup averages around $1. Ridiculously cheap. Now, then we have the Studio makeup. The Studio makeup is a notch above the Essentials, and I love the Studio makeup line. It's my favorite. Everything averages around $3. Very, very cheap. Now, Mineral makeup is their last line, and every woman loves Mineral makeup. This is natural, good for your skin, and that's averaging around $5. You can't compare that to anywhere else. But don't let those cheap prices fool you. Although it doesn't push MAC off the charts, ELF is a good quality makeup line comparable to other brands. What's my proof? I, as a makeup artist, personally chose to use ELF makeup over all other cosmetic lines on my wedding day. That's because you can achieve the same professional looks with ELF selections of quality shadows and powders as you can with more expensive makeup. Okay, so you can't expect absolute perfection and staying power out of makeup that's costing you an average of $2, but for the price, it's absolutely amazing. Beauty expert Stacey Calvert says, "As you might imagine, quality is sometimes compromised in favor of low cost. However, considering that the average ELF lip gloss or mascara costs between $1 and $3, their products do a very good job for the price. Some actually perform comparably to cosmetics costing 5 or 6 times as much. They are just as good as competitors' cosmetics priced at more." ELF is constantly striving to improve the quality of their cosmetics through innovation. For example, ELF just released a new selection of nail polish for $2 a bottle, which was an attempt to improve the previous formula that chipped me often. To ensure that the products you purchase are worth every precious dollar, check out the reviews to see if it's a good buy. Hundreds of women use these products every day, and they'll be able to guide your shopping cart selections. Now, not only does ELF produce competitive quality makeup, but it's also extremely convenient. ELF is the most convenient because it's available online. I love online. I've done all my Christmas shopping online this year. It's such a relief in today's busy world. The advantages of online: it's going to save you a shopping trip. ELF delivers your products to your doorstep within 3 days. They email you with offers and coupons, and you can save your favorites online. Usually shipping is free as well with these offers and coupons. Disadvantages, sometimes you have to be careful because the color on the screen isn't always exact to the color of the actual product. So you want to read the reviews and make sure that the color is going to be okay. So watch out for that. Or if online isn't for you, you can find that e.l.f. makeup is sold at your local Target or Kmart. The advantages to that, no shipping fees. Disadvantages would be not as much variety. You don't have as much to choose from. But either way, it's great. e.l.f. is clearly the best in value and availability. So if it's so great, why haven't you heard about e.l.f. Cosmetics before? Well, in an effort to keep the prices down, the company is very conservative on their advertising. CEO Joey Shama says, "We sacrifice a little on the packaging and we cut out the big advertising budget for a TV campaign or a spokesperson. We'd rather invest that money back into our customers." And that's relief. Even though e.l.f. may not be advertised, if you're a magazine reader, you might have come across some products that the publisher chooses to feature. On their website and elsewhere, you can discover that, quote, e.l.f. products have been favorably reviewed in dozens of major magazines, including Glamour, Allure, Self, In Style, and Good Housekeeping. The business has been profiled by publications such as Entrepreneur, CNN, Retail Merchandiser, Information Week, and the Wall Street Journal. So, now that you've heard about it, and you've seen how effective it is in the media, you better make sure your friends hear about it too. I hope I've convinced you that e.l.f. makeup is the way to go. It's affordable, good quality, and it's only a few clicks away. So do me a favor. After you get off YouTube, go type in www.eyeslipsface.com into your URL box. That's www.eyeslipsface.com. Now, take a few minutes to look around and you won't believe your eyes. Or your lips and face for that matter. Sign up to receive special offers in your email and make a purchase using a fabulous coupon code. Trust me, you won't regret it, and neither will your pocketbook.